A man opened a can of food, but he only scooped out a tiny bit for his dog. At first, the dog wasn't too thrilled, but then it looked up and saw that its owner wasn't eating the canned food. He just licked the spoon. Then he put the can back in the fridge. After that, he poured himself a tiny bit of alcohol and drank a little water to fill his stomach.
Okay, don't worry about me. Carry on.
In 2025, a solar flare erupted, the ozone layer in the region got destroyed, and humanity was almost wiped out. The only reason Finch survived was because he happened to be working in a basement at the time. Earth quickly turned into a wasteland, full of radiation. To survive, Finch had to come out regularly to look for food, and now it was the 15th year after the apocalypse. Food on Earth had become incredibly scarce. Luckily, he got lucky today. He found a can of pet food in the supermarket's pet aisle. As he left the store, he left a mark on the wall. Then he got in his vehicle, pulled out a map, and planned to search the next location. Just then, his AI system warned him of dropping air pressure. He stopped the car and looked ahead. He saw a storm rolling in. Finch quickly turned around and headed back to the base to hide. By the time he got there, the storm had arrived. He risked it and took Dewey out and pulled him along with him. Dewey's base was a huge underground bunker. It had everything they needed to live. Finch took a nice shower when he got back. Besides Dewey, there was also a real dog there. He was Finch's only companion after the end of the world. Finch opened the can he found today and fed it to the dog. Over the years, Finch had been working on AI, trying to build another robot. He was almost done. All he needed was a pair of eyes, but he still hadn't found them. He was also terminally ill from the radiation. He could die any day. He had to finish the robot before he died, so the robot could take care of the dog for him. So that night, he removed Dewey's eyes, even though he explained it to Dewey and promised to find him new ones. Dewey still looked sad, almost like he had feelings. Once the eyes were installed and the chip was inserted, the robot came to life. To make the robot better, Finch uploaded tons of knowledge into it, including high-tech systems for taking care of the dog. Then the lights went out. The place was wind-powered. Something must have broken, so Finch went outside to fix it. But just as he finished and was heading back, he saw another massive storm heading straight toward them. Finch rushed back to the base and had the robot analyze the storm. It predicted the storm would hit in 15 hours, and it would last for 40 days. They clearly didn't have enough food to last that long. So Finch quickly checked the map and decided they'd head to San Francisco. That place was also tied to a promise he once made. Finch started gathering supplies. Dewey wanted to help too, but without eyes, he couldn't see, and kept bumping into everything. Seeing this, Finch took off a security camera and used it to make Dewey a new eye. It's not like they needed the camera anymore. Then they left the base without looking back and hit the road in their RV, beginning their journey to survive.